purpose of the camp obviously is to provide the kids not only with an environment to where they can learn how to interact positively with adults, learn how to build those secure attachments, but also at the same time learn skills training, like a skill set that can help them with things like regulation, things like processing their thought process, and challenging some of the thinking errors that lead to a lot of the impulsive decisions that they're making in life. With this type of camp, it really kind of highlights, one of the roles that we value a lot in our officers, and that is their role as case managers. Being able to walk with these kids through their dark times, skills training. They're also mentors, modeling, good decision making and modeling, behaviors, that are pro-social and helping them, just be successful in life. In a camp like this, you'll see the officers wear the hat of counselor as well, as they're listening to these kids, helping them process some of the stresses in their life and giving them some sound advice, on how to navigate those really, tough times. So a lot of these kids, when they first come in, we do what's called a mapping relationship tool with them, so we can kind of figure out, okay, who do you identify as safe figures in your life, developmental relationships? And many of these kids report low scores. And so in an environment like this, they really get to experience our officers kind of step up and be that relationship for them, that developmental relationship for them.
We are not just probation officers. We can be role models, we can be stand-in parents, we attend appointments, we take them to appointments, give them guidance, support them in school, all different sorts of things.
And typically what happens is if they are struggling in certain areas, like they need counseling services, or if they need medication services and things like that, we'll refer to families to those services out in the community. A lot of times the kids are given a lot of motivational interviewing, given a lot of skills trainings and things like that to help better themselves, like in the home and also in the community. So a lot of the kids, it's basically just an opportunity for the kids to right their wrongs. I feel like it's very rewarding in a sense, just because the families do thank us, for taking care of their kids and helping them through that process. Because a lot of times families are not familiar with the court process and the law and things like that. So I think as a JPO, I'm not only being a probation officer, but I get to be like a teacher, I get to be like a counselor for the kid, mentor and things like that. So it's very rewarding in a sense, because I feel like I'm doing multiple jobs at once. So I've always worked well with kids. I do believe they're our future. So I think, teaching them those skills and things like that will help our communities in the long run. Because eventually the kids have to grow up, right? They're going to be leading us someday. So I think it starts with the youth, especially our troubled youth who are going to, who are in our communities. So I think that's why I kind of like doing it.